Welcome to the Broomstones College Curling Final here on Sheet 2. We have Colorado State versus Yale 1 for this game. They're a very long weekend, both of these teams trying to close it out here. Colorado State starting off with a draw to the back four. Ended up a little heavy. Probably not the ideal call here from them. And Yale looking to just hit this stone. Big advantage you have, especially in college curling, when you have leads who can throw some hits. Not the most common. Generally, a lead's a little inexperienced, not played too much, a little unconfident in their line calls. Line throws, rather. For Yale, they have a four-year curler, Aaron, at lead from Westboro, Massachusetts. Name of Aaron Smith. Will manage to get that hit. Will lose the shooter. Colorado State laying off this stone, wanting it to be closer to a guard, but it will go in pretty aggressively. Sweeper from Yale, the skip, Tim, trying to get that out, and he will pretty easily. Closer to board weight, hack plus maybe. And looking for a corner guard, or potentially a draw in. Corner guard more likely if you want to try and score two here. Still very early on in this end. Will be a guard. Trying to sweep it a little bit light, or a little bit heavy, rather. And that will be a corner guard guarding the edge of the 8-foot right about. A little far to the wings, but not too bad. Good shot there from Gideon of Yale. Colorado State been playing as 3 all weekend. Definitely a rough time if you're the sweeper. You got to do double duty. Stone looking okay, looking for the center guard. Gonna lay off it. Don't want to sweep it too much because it will over curl. And that is going to end up just to the side of the center line. Could have swept it onto the center line if they desired. And Yale looking to draw behind their guard and maybe get something on the wings here, counting. Stone rather heavy. Gonna sail on through if Brendan, the skip from Colorado State, can sweep it out, which he will be able to do. Will cross the back line, and we will be still no rocks in the house. Opting to try and draw around their center guard, get something covered. Looks to be a little heavy. This ice has been generally quick this weekend and has taken some getting used to for these teams. This stone will stick around, however, ending up on the back of the 4-foot right about. Well, a little bit outside of there, but about that weight. And Yale calling ice is called for the draw around, but trying to freeze on their back stone, or on that back stone, maybe throwing a little bit more weight, but I feel like you'd rather throw the other line here if you're trying to do that. Though this is coming in nicely. They are going to be pushing it, but that is going to take off the center line pretty aggressively. Trying to move it in, trying to get as far as they possibly can. You really do not want that covering that red stone, because that is the counting rock. That will just miss being in the house. Hard to tell, might be biting. But really could have just thrown a hit at that stone, deciding to try and draw around, but unable to get there. Got the second stone here from the second stone here from the Vice of Colorado State, trying to draw down, potentially hit their own. So he is going to stay wide. It will crash into their own and roll towards the edge. Might be able to get that behind cover a little closer to center line. Throwing quite a bit of weight here. This will be kind of narrow. It is going on this turn. It will curl pretty well. And it will catch the back one, roll out. Caught a little too little of that stone and just ends up getting outside of the house for Yale. Center stone is the counter right now, belonging to Colorado State. Opting to draw around, try and get a second one in play, though gotta worry about a potential double depending on where the stone lands. Chris's final stone here. Tim gonna try and sweep it out as much as he possibly can. Wants to get this out of the rings, and it will get there. Yale opting for the draw to the wing instead of the hit. Wants to count that way. I feel like you have better chances when you throw that hit at the center line. You're probably going to keep your shooter, and you would be counting 2. But wants to get this stone behind cover before they consider doing a hit.
If you don't want to talk. You could? Wait, no, I was actually worried because I've done it. Just joking. No. No, I was like actually concerned.
Draw ends up not getting into the house. Sails right on through. And now Colorado State, same game plan here. Just try and get a guard behind, a stone behind the guard. Brendan's first here. Brendan, originally from Yardley, Pennsylvania. He is a 9-year curler. And he believes that Halloween is overrated. Jack, what do you think of that?
I agree.
Really?
I agree with Brendan. Yes.
Why would you tend to believe it's overrated, out of curiosity?
Okay. This is okay. So Halloween is fun. I get it. It's a good time. The only thing I have is like I'm not a fan of like I guess high pressure holidays.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is I never want to put that much work into having a good costume.
Right, I see.
And so I guess I'm just lazy.
Fair enough.
Is the is the final point, and Halloween requires effort.
Understandable.
But like so does Christmas. I like Christmas, but that's why I like Thanksgiving better.
Ooh.
Because Thanksgiving.
Because you're not cooking, apparently.
Well, no, I do. I bake. I always bake in my family, so I would make all the desserts. No, there's pressure to make the perfect pie, but there's not pressure to make the perfect pie and have the perfect gift and decorate the house and everything else that comes along with it, you know? Really, Thanksgiving is about the meal and about being together and about watching football, if you like watching football, which I do. So...
It is my favorite holiday as well, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Brendan's first stone here ends up going through. Tim trying to draw around and get this stone in, really calling on those sweepers to help out as good as he can. They will be counting, but will be open, available for a hit from Colorado State. That is what they are looking at. Wants to roll under that guard. I feel like the roll the other way helps you a little better. You have some protection, but either way...
Wait, sorry, which way did they want to roll?
They want to roll out. They want to roll to the wings.
I like it. No, you don't like it?
I'd rather roll to the center. This is,
There's so little space there to the center, right? It's...
Well, it's last shot. It doesn't...
Also, they're... but they're... No,
the roll...
There's still one more yellow.
I know, it's Colorado State's last rack, and I feel like rolling to the center, you're cutting the scoring area.
You are cutting the scoring area down. I just think it's... well, it's more difficult, right, to roll that way, and I think it's unnecessarily difficult. It puts the pressure on either way to have to draw against two with no backing. Well, this is going to roll out
This is just going to get out of there completely.
Which, honestly, is fine.
Yeah. So...
Not a disaster.
Gale, with the opportunity to hit for two, though.
That's true.
Opting for a draw, it looks like.
Wow, really?
I'm not sure why, to be honest with you.
Really love it. You should be able to see at least 3/4 of that rock.
I think you can see
Of the
almost all of
red.
it.
I think Yale hasn't been super confident in their hits lately because they've had problems with calling hits. Like, just historically.
And some good insight on Yale from Christina.
Former Yale alum.
That,
Current alum.
for those who
Current
couldn't,
Yale alum. Former Yale college curler.
for those who didn't hear, Christina was telling us about how Yale historically is unconfident in calling for hits, and has been the same throughout this spiel. Still, I feel like this shot results in you only getting one, if possible, and potentially tapping.
It is kind of scary to do the draw because, like, if you miss it,
You give up one.
right. But if you miss the hit, if you just hit and roll out, now you're still scoring one. Oh,
Those
my
sweepers
goodness.
moving really hard to get that.
They
And will get.
swept that.
They swept the hell out of that stone.
Whoa. You thank your sweepers.
Absolutely.
And that's a one for Yale.
It will be a one the hard way. Let me get our scoreboard going here.
It's like crap.
Safeties. Go Wings.
Well,
I don't remember how crap skates.
there's no. I mean, the hard way. So like, an 8, the hard way, is 4 and 4 specifically. Both dice being 4 instead of like 6 and 2 or something like
To
that.
get to.
Yeah.
Limiting options.
So there's only one way to get 2, right? Is snake dice. So there's not. It's always hard.
It's like a 12.
First stone here from Yale.
They really got me,
Trying to get that center line guard down. Sweeper's getting on it early. Think it might be pretty light. We'll be able to get it over, I think. Yeah, and that will end up on
Okay,
the center.
pretty
Might
decent.
over curl a touch. Really
That will. It's
willing
not on
it
the
to
center line.
stop, and that will be
No.
off of the center line. It will
That's
be
okay,
2
though.
weight, but you're fine with that.
That's basically a center guard in college curling.
True.
Ooh, this has got some heat. It is moving.
Get these scores visible for you all. Looks like yellow got hammer on every single sheet. No. See if we can get our score up here. Sweeping this stone in, it is going to go past T line. We'll be back of 4 or back of the 8. Sorry. Oh, I still have my curling shoes on.
They're just
Yeah. Well, not supposed to. It actually screws it on. Right. That's been fucking all weekend, and I've just let it go. Yeah, but they don't.
Yale, or sorry, Colorado State's rock gonna hit into Yale's, put it a little further behind cover. Yale calling for the hit on that stone, which would result in them sitting 2.
I guess, but you're at the back of the house.
Yeah,
Sometimes it's really best to ignore the rocks at the back of the house because it's not gonna. You're not in a control position.
well,
This
they're
rock-
more confident with their hits than jinx it.
this rock is gonna roll over and at least be behind cover, so.
This looks light.
Desperately trying to sweep there is Chris from Colorado State. Chris, I'm not.
It's like everything just is there to explain themselves out.
Yale gonna throw this guard, but it will, or not guard, throw this draw, but it will just be very heavy. Tim trying to will it to stop, but that rock is gonna be further than hack. Now with 2 center line guards, Colorado State opting to draw around the sheet 1 side. Have backing on that direction.
This is tight already. And light.
Is both of those. It is just going to end up a guard right about where the other one is if they can even get it over.
They might not want to.
Brendan calling this stone off. Doesn't want it in play, but that is going to cross. We are just going to cover a little more of that center.
It's getting real dangerous now. It's a race to the 4-foot. See who can get there first.
Bryce here from Yale, throwing his first, trying to get this draw in. Really just want to get behind cover.
This is tight as well.
This rock is also very tight. Looks like it's gonna crash.
I don't know if they're throwing narrow or they just need more ice.
This rock could get through those two little, but that's just gonna hit, and they're gonna be able to raise this stone. Tim sweeping for his life here, trying to get this stone as far as they possibly can. It will get to the top of the 8-foot there.
Okay. Colorado State still has the opportunity to sink one in.
Absolutely. And with all of those guards, if they can get one here, it will be
This looks
hard
like
to get
better
rid
weight. Definitely an adjustment from the previous one.
line is a lot better, but looks like it will be quite heavy. Gonna try and use some of the backing that they have.
Sweeper for the backing now.
But this rock is gonna be curling pretty strong. They are gonna lay off it, but they really do need to sweep it and hold it straight.
Kind of in between.
Tim gonna just push that out, and that is just gonna sail to the back of the house, or right on through, in fact.
I understand the indecision, though. It was kind of in between.
Those are always the hardest shots to call as a skip, is the ones where you're just barely close enough that you're unsure if you want to go for the plan B or just stick to what you've got. Can very frequently end up just kind of going a half measure and ending up the worst of both worlds, unfortunately.
This is coming in nicely.
Stone is
it is
over curling. It's going to crash on their guard. And just sit at the guard, and in fact open up the counting stone that they do have.
Not good for Yale. They needed to be on the sweep for that.
Really could have swept that to hold it straight, but opting to let it go.
Interesting. A hit and roll on the back one.
Really?
Okay. So the hit and roll here.
I'm looking for a double?
You're gonna almost, you don't even need the double. Those. And if you hit and roll, you might be shot, but it's gonna be close. Yeah, see?
They will get the double.
But you roll to not be shot.
They aren't shot. At least it's behind cover, though. Got a couple rocks to play with here.
Yes, but I mean, Yale can continue to block up the top.
True.
And prevent access to that 4-foot area. That's kind of why I don't particularly love that hit and roll.
Early on, I feel like you run into situations like this, though, where you're more likely to just be trying to play to keep whatever score is going to happen low, regardless of if you score or not, just because you don't want to be giving up a big end and playing from behind for most of the game.
That is true, but drawing there does the same thing. It neutralizes those back 2 rocks without having to remove them, and then you're shot.
Also true.
So there's multiple ways to cut down your opponent. It's looking pretty good.
It is looking nice. Yale trying to sweep it, but trying to keep it straight, it seems like.
Ooh.
He's going
Get
to
off
go
of it.
through.
You don't want that to be behind T.
That is going to be behind T, and Chris just going to be able to sweep that to
Boy.
the back of the 12. Unsure why they were sweeping on that. Could have just probably let it...
Maybe they were worried about it snapping.
Yeah, could have let it curl into your own and played a bit of a raise.
Yeah,
though.
yeah. The split off of your own would have been okay too.
Now, Colorado State opting to get rid of the center counting stone. Lots of ice. Need to avoid curling onto it too much and jamming on the red in the back. But very much there.
Yeah, you need to hit about a thick half.
Want to keep your shooter if you can, so it looks like they're calling a little lower weight. Closer to that ice, probably closer to upboard, would you say?
Yeah, I was gonna even say hack.
Yeah.
Looks like more than hack.
Yeah,
to me.
looked
That
like
looks
control
board.
at least.
Yeah. Oh boy. And he was outside.
He was wide on that stone. It is going to curl a lot.
It's on the back.
Gonna lay off. That's just going to go right on through. We'll avoid the back stone.
Oh.
And Yale, very lucky here to have that stone stick around.
I actually really like the split for them if they could sit two on either side and then
Oh,
force Colorado State to draw.
I think that shot is nice. The concern I would have with doing that is that if you don't get enough of a split, you could leave a double for two.
That is true. If you were to just like glance off of it.
Yeah. You just tap
Hopefully
it a little
you're throwing
bit.
enough weight though that would be.
Opting for the draw here, though. I
I'm
think
really concerned with the draw. Well, yeah, I think the draw is a good play. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. You just don't want to be heavy.
right. You'd be fine with a guard here as Yale covering your one stone. It's looking like a good amount of weight, though. Gonna stay pretty wide. Could maybe play
Maybe
off
the
of
wick.
their own stone.
Oh, it's going to
It's
be
coming
close.
down a little bit. They might be able to use this.
It's going to be close.
siding
If they can
against
get the wick,
calling
I would have
it.
played. But oh, wow.
Just barely gonna get the rub, and that
There we
is gonna
go.
sink
Right
right
away.
under and sit on the button. Wow. That's one way to make that shot.
That's the college way to make it.
That is the college way to make that shot.
It's a happy accident.
Opting to not sweep that very much and just barely getting the wick in a way that does work out for them. Now Colorado State.
I think they have to be looking at the run double.
Yeah, I think that might be your only shot at scoring.
They can get
Here.
the nose on this.
I think you need inside of, or you need to stay on the sheet one side of nose here.
Probably. On the sheet one side? Oh, yeah, you could make it that way.
I think that's probably the way that works out better for you.
Yeah.
Or it's more likely to occur. Getting the nose with that high red, I think, is a little iffy with the weight that you need to throw at the stone.
Yeah.
Stone is going to be close, going to be
is
calling their
close.
sweepers on it.
Whoa.
It just barely
Whoa,
needs to get by
whoa.
that stone. It will manage that. It will
No.
get not enough of it and over, not curl enough. Will be a 1. So, not a horrible result here from Colorado State. Brandon's still high-fiving his sweeper. That will be 2-0 after our second end here.
Like now.
That'll be it from me here, but Jack gonna take over commentary.
And perhaps Jeremy?
And Jeremy.
Sure.
And Jeremy commentary.
Thank you, Isaac. Oh boy.
And thank you to thank you to the 11 folks who are joining us this morning.
Looks like Yale's setting up for their just off center guard to start off the end. Now Colorado with a hammer. The goal is to take 2 of this end, Jack, don't you think? Maybe even a little more?
Yes, you definitely want to get 2 now. You get 2, you tie it up, you feel good, you've scored,
Game a little more interesting.
and I mean, in general, you want to get 2 with him, right?
Right.
At least.
Right.
Oh,
Well, we got the double centers.
There are some center guards there now. All right. So we are already playing.
We have Aaron from Yale throwing his second rock. Tim's opting for a draw behind those guards up there. It's on a good line.
Looks pretty good.
Maybe a little light. Hitting that break point now for that curl.
Yep, really got to sweep it.
It's close.
Oh, it's a good one.
Tim's taking over now. He's pushing it hard.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yep, it's looking really good. All the way to the...
Oh, it actually popped out the other side.
Wow, all the way to a 4-foot. That's some mighty sweeping right there by Tim. Looks like we're talking about something.
I don't know. Maybe the guard that's now on the center line.
Yep. Brendan's calling for a hack weight hit here.
Be careful that you don't rub that red.
Well, you could probably see about half that rock, you think, Jack?
I
Half
think
that
so.
yellow?
Probably. Definitely possible to get out.
On its way now. Hold and true. Got a little
It is
room.
running really straight.
Yep, now it's hitting the curl.
Oh, that looks good.
That looks good too. Oh yeah, just skinnies
Very
by
nice.
that red. Real nice down weight hit. Those are the ones you can really find tricky. Yale going for the inside out hit now, trying to hit and roll under those 2 guards. Pushing the rock a little bit, making it curl. Now they're trying to hold it straight. Might be just a nose hit right there, and it'll actually roll outside. Now we have an open house for Colorado State. Goal for Colorado would be to get a rock under those guards there. It gets protection. Pop of a 4-foot blue rings right there would be ideal. Looks a little light.
Yeah, that's diving already.
It'll tap the red, maybe tap the yellow here. No? Well, they got the 2 corner guards, so if you have a hammer, you actually want 2 guards guarding the side of the rings. A little bit later in the end than we anticipated, but it's still a good setup after all. Yale trying to draw around their center yellow. It's got plenty of room to curl. Stand up there a little bit, but now it's starting to snap. Weight looks pretty close, maybe a touch
Good.
light. Waiting.
It's close.
It could probably go now if they wanted to.
close.
Yep, there we go. There we go.
It's close.
That looks to be
Very nice draw by
very
Gideon.
nice. Very nice. Perfectly hidden under that guard right there. So now Colorado is going to have to take out that yellow guard to try and open up the rings, see if it can start attacking that yellow.
I would. You got to remove that. Yep. Yeah, now that they've drawn behind, that yellow guard is killer.
One's got some weight to it. Oh!
Wow.
They actually got past the guard and hit the one of the rings. Wow, I did not think that,
Okay.
Jack. That little gap between those 2 stones is
Right.
what?
I,
A foot?
yeah, it's like a rock and a half's width. And boy, wow.
Yale trying to do the same thing as it did last shot. This time we're sweeping it, trying to make it curl a little bit. It's hanging outside a little bit, but starting to. Maybe a little heavy. Brendan's getting ready to sweep that rock as far as he can.
It's a tough judge.
And he's taking it back to the back 12-foot rings.
Still choosing to remove that center guard. And I actually really like this play.
I do too, Jack. Why'd you say that? From your curling years.
I like it because Colorado State has the hammer,
Okay.
right? And when you have the hammer, your ultimate goal is you always want to make sure that you have a shot for your 8th rock, right?
Right.
And the way that you do that is by having the center open and keeping those draw pads open.
Yep.
And so even though that center line guard wasn't guarding anything, and you might think it's sort of neutral
out there, you know?
or whatever, it's really closing down your access to be able to get to the button for your later rocks. So preemptively removing it, I think, was a good idea. A lot of people would try to draw around it, which is not necessarily wrong. It just is more difficult.
Right. Because later on, you don't know what happens. Stuff might happen.
You don't know what happens,
more
or
junk.
it's easier to miss that draw in ways that are hurtful, potentially hurtful to you.
Right. Well, Colorado on that shot actually took out their own red corner guard, opening up the left side of the sheet here. Yale following down with a little draw to the top of the 12-foot rings. There's still down a draw path that Colorado could utilize. And the rock is away. This rock's looking a little heavy, Jack. It's might curl and hit that back yellow. It's trying to move. It's starting to curl now. I think it's on it. Yep. But it looks like to be barely touching those back rings right now. That could be interesting later on. Now it's a race to a 4-foot. Who can get there first? We are now down to Skip's Rocks here in the second end. All right, Tim's getting in his hack, readying his shot. Ground rod of a 4-foot. Can he do it? It's on his line. He's calling his sweepers on early.
Okay. I don't love that.
Yep.
Usually means it's slight.
They're working hard though. Working pretty hard. It's getting it. Now we're starting to push it, make it curl a little bit more. It's looking pretty good.
I think it's going to stay open, though.
I think so too.
Yeah, but it might be back. Well,
Ooh, they got the 4-foot shot they wanted to, but I think you can see that rock.
yeah. It's not bad, though. Pretty good attempt.
Yep, pretty good attempt indeed. Now, Brendan from Colorado is going to try to hit that rock and hopefully roll under those 2 yellow shots to get some coverage so that way Yale can't hit it out.
You want to hit this pretty thick because it's a short roll.
Mm-hmm. It's a touch outside is what his vice is saying. Looks pretty
like
good
normal,
though.
doesn't it?
It does. I think he's gonna hit and roll to the wings. Maybe have a chance at staying. No. That rock will go out.
Do you think that was normal?
I think it was.
Okay.
Wait times. That sounds so funny.
Oh, yeah, right. I don't know. I might have erred on the side of throwing control there, just because you're less likely to roll out.
And you have more control too if your supers. Oh.
Yeah. A cheap one.
For those of us watching, we have a couple different weights for takeout shots. You have your hack weight, you have your board weight, you have your control weight, and you have normal and peel. Each of those progressively gets faster and faster. So I think we might have had a better shot maybe with control weight there, is what Jack is saying. This rock looks to be heavy though from Tim.
Ooh.
Sweeping it out of the rings. And now Colorado has a chance for two.
It has a choice.
They have a hammer. Now, Jack, would you try to hit that yellow or would you try to drop your one?
It's so tight to that guard. They are going to do the draw. I think that's fine.
Yep.
The other problem is actually where they left that red. There's a jam possibility.
There
on
is.
that yellow
There is.
to get it out.
Because if you hit that yellow on the right half of that rock,
Yeah, if you
it
hit it
shoots
right-
back. And I think it's going to jam that back red, as you mentioned.
If you can hit, probably if you hit what you can see, it's probably jamming.
And I mean, they got the only afflicted paint, so
They do. They only have to touch. No. They have to touch white, basically.
Yep.
touch it a bit.
Touch it a bit.
What does Brendan have in his bag?
oh.
It's a little heavy.
A couple folks have thrown this heavy, and I think when you repeatedly throw a line, it tends to speed up, even within an end. And that unfortunately
looks
all the way
hot.
through.
So therefore, Yale takes one in the third.
Oh, actually, it's tied. It's tied. Okay, I can do it.
Thank you. All right, coming down into the fourth end now,
He puts
we
in
have
zeros at the other
Yale
box.
leading 3-0 to
You
Colorado.
don't really have to do that. That's fine.
Going on to the other sheets for all of our fans. On sheet 1, we have Bodwin 2 versus Harvard 2. Score is 2-1, Bodwin. Sheet 3, we have RIT versus UPenn, tied 1 point apiece, 1-1. And then on sheet 4, we have RPI 2 versus Penn State 1, RPI leading 2-1. First rock goes away for sheet 2. Throwing up a center guard, looks to be. Sweeper's letting it go, trusting it. Tim trying to force his way to make it stop, and I think he had some magic right there to make it stop. Look at that.
The force has finally worked.
We at Yale are masters of using the force to stop our rocks, actually. Patented technique.
Christina, Yale alum, says that they have a training method they use in practice potentially to stop the rocks. I have yet to hear a method that actually works, so I'm interested to see.
And you never will. Yale secret.
Ooh. This was close to a tick.
Yeah.
Well, no.
No.
It's okay.
I think Colorado's just going to go for a little tick here.
And it will
Ooh, that is a tick.
tick it. It will tick it.
So there's a rule in curling that if you are the lead to rocks, you cannot hit a rock on the center line. Otherwise, you remove your own rock from play. So Colorado has to take their rock out, and now Yale gets to keep their center guard. With that center guard still in place, Yale's opting to see if he can draw behind. It's on a good line. Trying to sweep the curl. Nope, they think it's okay. Nope, never going.
Oh, wow. Look at it go sideways.
Holy smokes. That rock almost barely touched that center guard and actually pops out the other side.
Well, it kind of looked like it.
Colorado's opting to hit here, be a little bit more
I like it.
conservative in
Well,
their approach.
a lot of ice, though.
Indeed. And it's floating outside. Looks like they're just holding straight in that line. Don't think it's going to make its way back, unfortunately.
That honestly, that just went right where he threw it.
Yep, it didn't move an inch, Jack. After all those rocks coming down that half a sheet from the last end, we might have created a maybe a little bit of a run right there, don't you think?
Interesting.
Yale's drawing down this side.
Okay, so where he indicated he wanted the rock to end up,
Okay.
I think it's easier to come the other direction.
Really? Okay. Maybe he's trying to opt for...
Just straight up. But if he wants to have options to do the tap,
I think that's maybe what he's going for. Maybe like a tap as a
Then-
plan B.
then that's fine.
Looks like we're sweeping for weight. Yep,
Yep,
you
just
might
wait
need to
for
keep
the tap.
going.
Yeah,
Yep,
oh.
gotta keep going now. Might just freeze
that's
on
a
top of
freeze.
theirs, yeah.
Which honestly is fine too. That's just fine.
Yeah, that's just
They don't
fine.
have hammer. Honestly, that's actually really good.
It really is, actually.
I like that a lot.
And you were a critic, Jack, for saying
like
they should come down the
I like
other
that,
side.
That was not the called shot. But I like that. Should have been the called shot.
And now Colorado, with all that stuff up front, is opting to see if they can put one rock behind. Looking a little heavy.
2, 3, 4, 5. They could have called to remove that guard.
Looks like it'll be in the back 12-foot rings. Back 8 feet.
Oh, it's the
Yep. It's the shot rock. It is
but
shot rock.
It's probably not going to be shot rock for long.
Not for real. I think the key would be to put a yellow right on top of that red there. Start playing a little bit more aggressive in this end. Exactly.
Yeah, they are trying to curl for the tap now.
Yep.
It's got a ways to go, but it does sometimes snap.
Looks heavy though. They're trying.
I don't think it's going to get there.
Don't think so either. It looks like it's just through the rings. Colorado still sitting 1. Brendan's calling Chris to draw to the top 4 foot. See if he can get 2 red here would be ideal. Holding out there. Starting to curl a little bit. Also looks a little heavy though,
That is
unfortunately.
Running.
This might be back-to-back rocks through the rings. Yep, the twin sweeps that rock out. All right, who can get there first, Jack? I think Yale on this shot.
Okay, let's see.
iron belief.
See if he can make any adjustments for his first. Looks to be a little bit lighter now, but it looks like it's going to start curling.
Oh, yeah, but then it'll curl faster. It's tight.
It's tight. If they keep sweeping, there's a chance.
I don't think so.
No, it's starting to curl too much now. Might split those 2 guards. All right. Colorado shot. Coming down the ice. Looking a little tight.
It's still narrow to that
Yep.
guard.
Starting to curl a lot now. Oh, it's got room. It's got room. It's a little heavy now, though. So I think it's going to go right through the rings. Wow. This is a tough shot, Jack.
That is. Gosh, this is narrow too.
Yep. But it's also heavy, it looks like. Yep, it's on their guard now.
Yeah.
Just gonna split the guards. Open up that draw path a little bit. Yep. That shooter yellow might roll into the rings. And that little curl right there is curled back into the rings. Could be interesting for later in the end. Now we have Chris from Yale with his last shot. Local from Leominster, Massachusetts. Not that far off from here in Wayland, Mass. Not touching it. Starting to curl now, though. It's looking pretty good.
Does look good.
Not yet.
It's close.
Brendan's saying not yet. Slowly right on top of the forefoot. Just exactly what they wanted.
Very good.
Beautiful.
Very good.
I think if he was actually pushing it a little bit more, but
Just a hair, yeah.
I think that you can get.
But it just needed to curl enough so that there's no double, and that's true. It curled enough so there's no double.
Now, if you're Yale, would you try to hit and roll out that shot rock, or would you try to freeze, or what do you think, Jack? You got options here.
I think with the scoreboard the way it is, I think I'm picking it.
Okay. Yale giving it some good discussion. With that much ice, it looks like they might be just calling the freeze.
Now the freeze is super aggressive.
This is what I mean when I say that I feel like Yale hasn't not like committing to hits and taking more aggressive shots when they need to.
The reason why I call it aggressive is for two reasons. One is that it makes them second shot, right? It cuts down Colorado State. And second is it has to be perfect.
Right. If you're light, your guard doesn't help you.
Yep.
If you're heavy, you could tap that back a little bit, which isn't a bad thing either.
Yeah, but then it moves it behind cover more.
That is
You're
true.
probably not going to have the weight to actually move it out because you're trying for the freeze. And then you're rolling open for an open hit.
Yep.
So, if you can make it perfectly, it's awesome. But there are a lot of ways to miss it.
And Tim's rock's now coming down.
Nope, that is outside and heavy.
Outside and heavy. His rock's staying on that line. And looks like it'll unfortunately go right through those rings. All right, this might be Colorado's chance to get a big end here, Jack. What do you think?
Yeah. Now that's really good where Brendan is showing.
Yep. The goal would be to put your shot between the red and the yellow, kind of half buried, half covering your own red shot. This line has been pretty speedy, though. Jack, what do you got?
Do you ever draw open on the right side?
Okay.
High.
Okay.
Sort of top 8 foot corner.
Okay.
Well, no, that could leave an in-off double.
Correct.
Maybe. I'm trying to figure out if there's a way where you could force Yale to try to hit that open rock, but then leave yourself a hit for 3.
Right.
Because you can make this draw, but it's also quite difficult because you could end up being third shot or a fourth shot.
Fourth shot. Or you could leave a hit and roll for Yale to roll into the rings. Brendan shot's down though. It's a little hot. Might rub off his red.
It could end up doing kind of what I.
This actually might be what you're talking about, Jack.
But now there is a double.
There is a double there though. So what Yale wants to do is you want to hit right between those two reds. See if you can get both rocks out because you can see both of them.
Yep.
And then you would be sitting nice with one.
Yep.
At least if you get one, then you can down.
Yep.
Correct. A little damage control here potentially.
You want to hit the left one first.
Right.
Yes.
The one on the center line. You want to hit that first.
Yep.
Yeah. Looks like they're going.
Well, they got to. That's their only play.
But yeah. I meant the.
Right.
The angles.
Yeah.
All right. Yale with a chance to take both reds out and sit one. Calling for a little bit less ice, potentially. Maybe not thinking it's going to curl as much.
You have to be really careful with that center line because it'll run along the center line, but then once it touches it, it goes.
And those yellows up top are just off that center.
Yeah, it's definitely not easy.
All right, so Tim settles in, gets his delivery out. Rock is away. It's on a good line.
It is.
It's on a really nice line now.
It's got
to curl a little bit.
See, look how it runs there.
Holding it straight. Yep, and now it's starting to curl.
It's close.
Yep, it's looking really nice here. Whoa!
Hey.
I think, though...
It does roll to second.
It does roll.
Leads Colorado State.
Very nice attempt, though, by Yale here. Almost sitting for one.
Really close.
Colorado now with a hammer with a chance to take two here in the fourth. They are sitting one. Chance to take two. And now Brendan does have a little bit of backing here, Jack, in case he wants to just sit on top of his red.
He does, yep. But he has to just sit on top of it.
Correct.
Right?
It can't be any heavier than
He
that.
can't tap it back.
Correct.
So there is backing, but just barely. You don't want to have to use it.
Brendan is... Rock is away.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. You don't want to touch it. He's calling his sweepers off for now. Let the rock work.
It looks good.
I think it looks good too. Just waiting on it.
Good.
Waiting on it. Might be a little...
What?
No, I would
That's
leave
nice.
it. Yep.
Good draw.
What a shot. That
Good
came in
draw.
clutch. Now Colorado takes two to make the game now 3-2 after four. For all the other fans looking at other sheets, sheet 1, Bowdoin 2 versus Harvard 2 is tied 2-2. Sheet 3, we have RIT versus UPenn. UPenn is up 4-1. And then on sheet 4, we have RPI 2 versus Penn State 1, 4-1 RPI. Definitely some close games here on a Sunday afternoon, or Sunday morning actually still. Sounds of a piper echoed through these halls earlier this morning.
Yeah, paint the picture. Picture of words. It should have been because we started late.
All right, Colorado trying to switch strategies now, trying to put a center guard up. This might barely make it across the hog line. We're now trying to sweep it over.
I think, it's been going for 11 rounds. Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, yes.
And it'll just be short. So unfortunately, first leads rock is not in play.
The Pats are playing.
I believe the Patriots are playing out at 1 o'clock, Jack, for all of our fellow Patriots fans.
There we go.
You may employ me, but you'll never take my sports teams.
The Bears are also playing at 1.
Where they playing the Jets?
And now Yale trying to change strategies here, trying to take two with the hammer, opting for a corner guard on the right half of the sheet. Looks like it's a really nice corner guard.
You have to keep me on track. This is curling.
Although it is Sunday football day. Sundays for curling and, as Jack said, football. Got some good college games yesterday.
Oh, boy. All right. I have to root for my man, Drake May.
Yeah, Jack here is a UNC grad, so he has to support his fellow UNC alum.
That's right.
All right, Colorado trying to go for a center line guard on her second shot now. Looks pretty nice.
It does look like a nice guard coming in.
Sweeping for maybe a little bit of weight. Looks like it'll be 1.5 guard.
Oh, the tables.
No, just the one
Wow.
for the lead here.
Good guard.
Nice guard by Ross.
Oh, big weight on sheet 1. Oh my goodness.
Oh boy, looks like sheet 1
Looking
trying
for
to
the in-off.
in off. Oh. All right, Yale looks like they might be on that center guard. So just like we saw coming down to the second end, this might be a tick rule violation. Might stay on the center line, and it
Oh.
actually
it
looks
did.
like it did stay on the center line. So I stand corrected. We do not have a tick rule
We
violation.
do not have a tick. Ah,
Crazy stuff here, Jack.
yeah, it is. You don't really see that very often. The non-tick.
Oop. Trying to draw behind those 2 center guards.
Looks heavy.
It does look heavy. It is curling a little bit, though, but Tim's ready and waiting in the house, seeing if he can sweep this rock through the rings. Tim is hard at work, sweeping it through the rings, unfortunately. Oh, on sheet 1, we have a measure between Bowdoin 2 and Harvard 2. Yale opting, though, to see if he can draw to a wing around those center guards and around their corner guard here. On a decent line, but it's kind of hanging out there. Tim calling his sweepers to try to push for rock, maybe try to make a curl a little bit.
That's not gonna make it.
Well, actually, oh, Jack, you're...
Oh boy, I was Man,
Wow, look at that rock finish.
so
Wow, these rocks are pretty swingy here this weekend, Jack.
they have been.
Tim's looking to call a in and outside takeout here. Maybe coming down with a control weight. Come right between those two guards. Well, Brendan's saying he's a little bit wide. Yep, sorry, excuse me.
Okay.
Although it's starting to curl a little bit.
It is. It really does go there.
Might be on the yellow, though. And just clear that center yellow rock. Alrighty.
Oh no, I think they don't. Colorado State doesn't have hammer.
Nope.
That rock is at the back of the house.
Correct.
If I'm them, I'm drawing behind my center guard.
I would agree. I would agree. I
You
think
don't need to worry about that yellow rock.
because your goal, if you don't have hammers, is to steal one rock. And I think in order to do that, you need to get to your 4-foot rings here.
Yep. Undercover.
Now, Yale's opting to see if he can do that strategy here. See if he can take 2.
I like this.
On a good line. Calling his sweepers to curl the rock a little bit. Letting it work. Do its thing. They like it. Now we're sweeping for curl. Trying to push it. Trying to get behind that red center. And looks to be behind the tee line. Sitting at the back 4-foot, unfortunately.
Good attempt. Little heavy.
Now, if you're Colorado, the goal will be to put your red rock right on top of the button.
Yep, I would be drawing. I would be following it down. I'd be drawing
Yep.
right to freeze.
Yep. Yep, he's
There you
calling
go.
the freeze, but he's calling it from the out turn, Jack. What do you think about that?
I mean, I don't mind it. You can. It's whatever line you feel like you know better. Both are okay.
Looks to be
It's heavy.
a little heavy. Might be. It's by that yellow corner guard, but it might be.
Gonna rub? No.
Oh, the kick is good, as Jack may say in football.
Field goal.
Field goal. All right. Yale's trying to put a rock on the top 4 foot. Rice's rock is away. Sweeping. Both of them are hard at work here. Looks to be a little bit light potentially is what we're saying. Tim's really desperately getting his sweepers to try and get that rock as far as he can.
Not gonna come. It's just too light.
Too light, and it'll be on the center.
The line was good though. Look where it ended up.
Yep. Be right next to that red. It's 2 guards right off the centers.
Boy, you really have to get to the 4 foot now.
It'll be the same shot. It looks like Brendan's saying, it's okay. We got this. Now, playing with 3 players, Jack, how does that affect your strategy potentially?
Well, you only have 1 sweeper,
Yep.
right? So you don't. That person's going to get tired
Yep.
faster,
Yep.
and they're going to have to sweep a lot. And so you probably want to call shots that or call broom that would err on the side of needing to be swept less. Is what I would do.
Chris is up for a challenge, but unfortunately, the rock went through the 2 yellows again. Yale sitting 2 in the rings. Colorado trying to get 1 in the 4 foot, but unfortunately they haven't been able to these last couple shots. See if Yale can pull it through.
Wow, so Yale's tried to draw twice on that side and missed, and Colorado State has tried to draw twice on the other side and missed. Or you're probably going to want to, if you're Colorado State, maybe run that red rock back. Actually, they can see it. Just hit it directly. That's pretty good if they just hit it nose. And it's available for sure.
Yep, for sure.
And if you miss and you peel a guard,
Yeah, well, Yale's probably just going to put it back.
that's true.
Got to come down for pretty heavy weight here, don't you?
Especially coming inside out like this on that center line, it's tricky. I mean, this ice almost looks like it needs to be firm, which is even more than normal. You agree?
I agree.
Oh boy. Let's see.
The rock is away, coming down pretty hot.
Oh, it's
Starting to
gotta come
curl.
over. There it goes.
It looks pretty good.
Sweep.
Yep. And it's through. Oh,
Very
yeah.
nice. Wow.
What a shot.
Good. Oh.
Now Colorado's sitting 1 without the hammer.
I do think that was firm. That was more than normal.
Yep. Great shot by Colorado. Now Yale, see if they can follow suit and do the same.
Oh boy.
Now Yale does have a hammerjack, so even if they get rid of a guard or two, it might not be the end of the world here.
It's true. It's just which one do you want on the side of? Do you want to remove that yellow center guard, or do you want to remove the red corner guard? I'm actually not sure. Let's see, which rock is hurting you?
Feel like
Probably that red rock.
I
is
think so
hurting
too.
you, right?
So that way you can maybe draw for your last shot potentially.
Yeah, it's an easier draw path. And it is very tight ice. Again, it's actually even tighter
Yeah,
than what
they gave a
Brendan
little bit
threw.
less ice. We might have a spinner on our hands here, Jack. If he wants to make a curl less. Rock is away. It's on a decent line. It's trying to push it.
Whoa.
Whoa. Now we're staying straight.
Oh,
Oh. And they actually get rid of both guards.
they do.
And they sit.
And they roll it.
Yeah, they roll in. A pretty good shot.
I love it.
Got rid of both guards, like we were saying, and now they're actually sitting 2 in the rings. So
Alright.
Yale with the hammer, seeing if he can maybe get that red out.
Just guard.
I think so
Just
too.
guard. I know. Just guard. You don't need to put another rock in there.
Ooh, that's interesting. So what Colorado is trying to do is, I think we're trying to freeze to that side yellow,
They are
Jack.
trying
Maybe
to corner freeze.
the second shot. Very aggressive strategy here. What do you think of this?
I don't love it. You don't need to.
They are down by 1. If they take 2, it could be in the lead.
Yeah, but there's plenty of curling left.
That is true. You're playing
If
8
you-
ends
if you
here.
steal 1, you're tied, and you feel good with that.
It's pretty much double, but it's still solid for us.
I know, but there haven't been any big ends in this game, like we've seen at some other points in this field.
Nope, it's only 1s and 2s. All right. See where this draw ends up. It's on a decent line. Sweepers are holding off for now. Starting to curl. Starting to curl. It'll be on the wings, pushing it a little bit. But I think it's going to be at the
Too
back of
heavy,
the
and
house.
now there's an open hit for 3.
Yep.
You know, so that's the danger,
That's you're right, Jack.
right?
Yeah, it's really
High risk, high reward there potentially.
Yeah.
All right, so now for Yale, you hit out that red in the center, and you are taking 3 here in the 5th.
If you guard your shot rock and you make the guard correctly as well, there are
Yep.
plenty of ways to miss the guard.
Correct.
But if you do make the guard, then you're forcing Yale to draw for 1
Right.
to the bucket, right? And that's hard.
Still plenty of curling left, as you mentioned, though. So even if it is a big end, Colorado does have a chance to.
Yeah, I mean they can certainly
Come
come
back.
back down 6-2. It's just you'd rather be 3-3. Thank you. So sweet.
Not calling that much ice, though, Jack.
I know. They're really throwing weight at this, which is fine. Honestly, it's whatever weight you want.
Well,
Although that's
in turn, on the center line.
I mean, you did just throw it. You should know how it works.
Yep.
You like to throw the same shot if you can.
Yep.
Ooh. He slid narrow, but set it back out
And the
wide.
sweepers are hard on it, seeing if they hold the line.
It looks okay.
They're holding it for now.
It looks okay.
And it looks like it'll
It
be
looks
good.
Very nice.
And it sticks around for
Yale
Wonderful
3.
shot by Yale. Yale takes 3 here in the 5th, making it now 6-2, Yale. We still have 4 ends of curling left to play.
Wait, what happened? Oh, I did something wrong. Oh, yeah, the score's wrong. Sorry about that.
Oh, Jack.
This is supposed to be... Oh, wait. Is this the 5th?
The 6.
That was the 5th.
Excuse me, 3 more ends to play.
Oh, wait, so it was right.
Yep. That was a big end there, Jack. How do you overcome this deficit? If you're Colorado. Take
Guards.
2. Guards?
Guards,
Lots of rocks in
guards.
play, don't you think?
Yes. Now, with this way the scoreboard is, Yale wants to keep it open. They want to keep it clean. They want to put rocks in the house.
Yep. Try to force Colorado to maybe play off their rocks in the house.
Colorado State wants to put up guards. They want to draw around. They want rocks to play with, rocks to hide behind. That's the basic strategy.
Yale's really sweeping this rock. Looks like we're trying to go for that center line guard, though. Curling it. They're trying to curl it. You might get a piece of that center line if you keep going for it. It looks like it'll be just off center. So tick rule will not be in place here.
I know that's the conventional strategy to steal, but Yale, you don't need to steal.
No, I'm almost thinking you put one in the rings maybe, right?
Yep. I would be drawing in. Not giving anything for Colorado State to draw behind or play with. Even if Colorado State scores 2 here, you're still feeling good.
Now, if you're Colorado State, you want to put up a corner guard. It's on a good line. Trying to get it over the hog line, though, here. You're really trying to work it. It's getting close. It's getting close. And it'll be just over. Good work there.
Yeah, good sweep.
All right, we have Aaron, another local from Westboro, Mass. Also not very far away from the
Wow,
Wayland.
Westboro, super close.
Yeah, it's very close. His second shot here, trying to get in the rings. Holding off for now. Starting to curl, though. Might be pretty close. Looks to be right on T-line here. Right on top of that button. Oh, yeah.
Light over curl, but pretty good.
Very nice weight there. Good touch. All right. Now, if you're Colorado State, would you try to go for it, Jack? Or do you think you're just trying to freeze?
I
Or
think so.
yeah,
I think Brendan's right to try to corner draw.
yep. Save it for later in the end.
Yeah. You don't have to address it at the moment.
All right, trying to draw to the wings here. Staying on that yellow looks like.
heavy.
Yeah,
Just
heavy.
with the way it's not curling.
Yep. It might promote that yellow into the rings. Trying to. Yep, looks like it will be. So Yale now sitting 2.
Ooh, puts Yale at the spot basically where Colorado State
Wanted to be, exactly. Yep.
It's so tight that
It is. Unless you're trying to do a.
That's not enough ice to draw around that guard.
Unless you're trying to throw a guard up the very just over the hog line here.
Unless Gideon's consistently wide out there, I don't know.
He's on the
It's
red.
tight to me already.
Yep. It might be tapping the red maybe a couple inches here, but it's gonna curl. Just a tap. Light tap.
That's fine. That's good.
Yep. That makes it harder for Colorado State to get that yellow in the center. Ooh. Do you think it's too early to start getting rid of guards, Jack?
I don't think it's too early to
Okay.
start getting rid of guards.
So Colorado State, one option they potentially have is to getting rid of that center line guard. See if they open up.
I think you're getting rid of that center guard.
Yep, that's what Brendan's calling. Yep. See if you can make things easier for
Brendan's
yourself.
pretty experienced here, but I think most college curlers and especially new skips would be super afraid to remove their own guard, right? Because you assume that it's helping you all the time. Why would I want to get rid of my own rocks? But this one in particular is hurting you.
Looks like they made it.
Very nice.
Very nice indeed. All right. Things getting a little bit more open here in sheet 2.
Lock it up.
All right. Taking a couple more inches of ice here, Jack.
Yeah. It's fine.
Yep. He's a little bit tight now. I think he's on his yellow. Yep.
Yeah, but I think they're trying for a guard.
Yep.
Just block up the center again.
Yep.
I like it.
Over and up off the hog line. Cover that center.
Looks pretty good.
Oh yeah. Oh
Very
yeah.
nice.
Very nice. All right. Might
Probably
be.
see about half of it, but still tight.
That port's really tight. Now, would you try to clear more guards, Jack, here, or just go for that center yellow?
I think I would try to like do both.
Do
you
both.
know?
Yep.
Like go for the yellow, sure.
Yep.
They did it 3 ends ago.
Yep, they did.
And if you clear a couple guards, just fine.
Yep. Exactly. It's all about pro misses here. It's pretty close.
There it goes.
It goes now. Ooh. All right. Oh,
Not bad.
good footwork there. Not bad at all. As we mentioned before, starts opening things up down the center, so you have a really nice clear look at it for later on this end. Apologies, I think I mispronounced Bryce's name earlier. But we have Bryce from Houston, Ohio. Looks a little heavy. Might be in the 4 foot,
Sweep for the
side by
freeze
side,
now.
yep. Oh. There might be a double there, Jack.
There absolutely is a double there. Actually, there's a triple.
There might be a triple, too. I was just thinking about that.
Yep.
Throwing normal up. Hit that top yellow, right off center. Should spill both of those two stacked on top of each other. And maybe get that third off the side. Yep. It is
The
away.
audience can't see my hand gestures, but
Jack just motioned what he wants Colorado State to do. Oh, it's looking pretty nice here. Looking pretty
That's
nice.
close.
That's close. Oh, yeah.
nice.
You can give that. That's a double. Well done. Well done.
Very good. And it's shot.
I think it is shot indeed. Now,
Yale
Yale,
is going to take no
no chances here. Just get rid of it.
That's
Getting closer to the end here. Colorado State's hoping to take at least 2. Sitting 1 right now if Yale does not take this out. Hard at work trying to push this rock. Really trying to carve
it
it.
is falling out.
Ooh, and I think it'll just skim by. Oh boy. Colorado State now, chance to maybe freeze on top of the yellow, sit 2. And if they tap that back 2, it's not the end of the world if they're a touch heavy.
Yeah.
A little bit of a draw. It's always hard to draw after you
Is
threw
there
a
another
takeout.
mover?
Rock's coming down. They're holding off of it. I'm thinking it might be a little heavy, but it's starting to curl now. It's really grabbing. If they push it, they might have a chance to tap it back a little bit.
I think it's
It looks
tapping
pretty good.
regardless.
Yep, a little tap. Stand corrected. It was not heavy at all.
Little tap.
Yep,
That's
perfect.
really
That
good.
is really nice. Now Colorado State is sitting 2 with the hammer. We are now down to Skip's Rocks. What can Yale put together to try to save this end?
The aggressive play would be to freeze.
Yep.
I was gonna say, it looked like they were.
The less aggressive play to also sit shot would be the hit and roll.
Hit and roll off which one here are you thinking?
I would prefer the hit.
I actually think I'd go with the freeze.
Yeah, but again, if you miss the freeze, open hit for 3.
That is true. We saw what happened the last end too.
I think the hit and roll is the safer play. At least you're removing one of theirs and forcing them to 2,
Yep.
even if you don't get the proper roll. Assuming you make the hit, but I think Yale can. And if, I mean, oh.
Ooh, with that ice, what do you think
I
they're
know that they
calling?
just missed it, but you also just missed it, and meaning you should know better how it's going to behave, right?
Potentially.
Yeah, yeah.
I think Tim might be calling an inside-out takeout though, Jack.
Take out or freeze?
Freeze?
Well, the takeout you'd have to either double them,
Yep.
or you'd have to get to the outside of it,
Oh, nope, they are trying to freeze.
the low side.
Looks like they are trying to freeze here. I'm at side red on the left-hand side of those rings. All right, this rock is away now. First of a Skip's Rocks here for Tim. Letting it work. Looks a let it curl. Starting to curl now. It'll get by that yellow. But will it curl enough to get to that side red?
It will not.
It's true. And unfortunately, it'll go right through the back of the house.
Oh, sorry, I was a rock ahead. I thought that was, yeah,
All right, Colorado State here for a chance to get a big end.
I don't take back anything I said.
They are down by 4 here, going down to a 6.
Well, is it just like, they missed that hit and then they're like scared? Then
It's also like an overall strategy thing in that, like, a lot of times, at least when
Now Colorado State opting to draw to atop the 8-foot rings here, those white rings. See if they can get behind, I believe, that yellow guard on the side and sit 3.
and I think you're getting better, but I think it is still
now I tell you what I would actually love from Colorado State here. I think they're trying to draw behind, which is okay.
Yep.
But top 8 foot.
Yep, I think that's exactly what we're trying to do. Rock is coming down. Looks like it's running a little
That is
bit.
running. That's
Might be a little heavy.
at least
Well,
back house.
it's be back of the house now. It's starting to curl.
No, that's gonna be 4th at least.
Actually, no, it'll sit. It'll sit.
Not quite. Okay.
Yep, shot rock. Seems the ice might be slowing down just a touch.
Yes.
Yep. Now for Yale, you could freeze to that back one. Out count the other 2,
Yeah,
or all 3.
that's fine. No, you really want to be frozen. You don't
Yeah.
actually want to be on the buck.
Nope. So if you're on the button, you can pick that rock out, and then Colorado has a chance to maybe even take 4, depending on how they hit it.
Yep.
Colorado State have a chance to take a big N, but can Yale prevail and stop them from taking 3? Lining up a shot, taking a good look at it. Gets him a hack. Looking for a perfect draw to freeze him at back red. Calling a curl to see if he can move it a little bit.
Yeah. Plan B is to tap it back.
Yep. Hard curl. Hard curl.
Hard curl.
Hard curl.
Hard curl.
Ooh, and I think it does.
Move it to
does.
fourth.
So it looks like Colorado is first, second, and fourth.
Yeah, but there's a double to sit for, right?
Correct.
Or not a double, sorry.
A little tap. Yep. So Colorado now have a chance to take 4 and tie this game.
You really only have to move it 2 inches.
Yeah, 2 inches. So the goal here for Colorado would be to tap that redstone into the yellow, move it back a couple inches, and then we could take 4 and tie this game up.
Hey,
Everything looks
he made a
clear.
great firm shot in the way, so. I do agree, though. I would be throwing a lower weight at this, just because, when you throw a higher weight, you have a higher chance of rolling out.
Correct. And you want your shooter to stay in.
Right. Like, the most I'd be throwing at this is control. Again, you only need to move it 2 inches.
Mm-hmm. All right, Brendan now in the hack. Setting himself up. Tie this game. Rock is on its way. Falling for holding the line.
It's coming over.
Coming over a little bit, but I think he's by the guard.
Oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Will this stick around? Will it stick? Ooh.
All right, so it's 3.
Colorado State will take 3. Still a very nice shot.
Very
Big
nice.
comeback here for Colorado State. Score is now 6-5 after 6. 2 ends left to play.
We got a game.
We do have a game here, Jack, and we take a look at some of the other scores here in the other sheets. Sheet 1, Bodwin 2 versus Harvard 2. Harvard 2 is in the lead, 5-2. Sheet 3, we got RIT versus Penn, 7-2. And then RPI versus Penn State, 7-1. Got some big scoring games here, and Colorado State and Yale in a nail biter.
This is our A final. Just to remind the viewers, this is
First and second place
to
here.
win
right
the
here.
tournament.
Exactly.
Yes.
Winners get their names on a trophy that we have here for all of our college tournaments. Who will be engraved forever on the trophy?
I think I can confidently say that this is the first time Colorado State has been to this spiel.
Flying all the way. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Brendan. Speaking to Brendan earlier this week, he did say they had a little bit of travel woes, but luckily they made it out here on time and ready to
Is
throw.
that with the shutdown?
Yep.
As we have mentioned before on other streams, Brendan is a former college curler at Cornell. Okay.
Yale with the hammer now in the lead. Can they hold on with 2 more ends to play? Opting to get a corner guard here. It's looking pretty nice. Trying to sweep it to curl more, get it off that center line. There it goes.
It's
Be about
That's a good corner guard.
Yep, a little 3 guard up there.
I like it. Very nice.
Very nice setup here. See if he can get a big end for himself. Colorado State going for their center guard here.
Trying to orchestrate a steal.
Colorado State here. Be great if they can steal 1, tie this game. Maybe even steal 2 and take the lead.
Ooh.
Oh, he's actually sweeping it into the rings, actually. Yeah, this will end up actually in the rings, just touching the forefoot.
Yep, hit and roll.
Yep, hit and roll for Yale. See if he can get some cover with that side yellow.
This is a... This needs a lot of weight, though, right? With that ice?
Yeah.
I think so, too.
Although a couple ends ago, I believe it was in the 5th end, they threw that heavy takeout.
They did.
Oh, really calling the curl now.
It was wide.
Yep, and now
It
with
was
all the curl,
definitely wide.
it'll hit and roll out. Indeed, roll out. So still an open house.
No, that's fine.
Yep, keeping things open. Not a bad thing here.
Again, keeping things open is okay for you. I mean, the goal is to score 2, but even if you score 1, you're up 2 without hammer.
Yep.
You're feeling okay about that.
Well, they're really trying to get this across that hog line. It looks to be okay, though. Yep, now trying to finish it a little bit. End up being around a 2 guard, right next to that yellow over there. 2-3 guard. Oh yeah, perfect center.
Nice center.
Now can Yale get behind this stuff up front? Get a little protection.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they are allowed to ticket.
Oh.
Should they miss this draw narrow, it's okay.
Tick shot is one of the hardest shots in curling, Jack, don't you think? Because it has to have a perfect weight, a perfect line.
Yes, I would say, yes, it's one of the hardest shots in curling to manage going down the ice, right?
Right.
It takes a very precise sweep call.
This looks pretty nice, actually, here. That is a well-placed shot there by Yale to sit right on the button
Really good.
with some cover. Might be a port for Colorado State to come down if they really wanted to later in this end.
Yeah,
But
I like this for them, though.
I do too.
They're trying to freeze to it.
I do too.
Yeah. Yep, that's the right play when you don't have hammer here. Kind of feels mixed doublesy.
Indeed. You got a center guard, you got one of the top forefoot. No takeouts yet. A little bit tight. Yep, now you can. Yep, it's starting to curl. Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Well, actually, maybe we were wrong.
Jeez, I don't know.
Overzealous up here
It
from the
looked like
booth.
it was diving. I guess it was heavier than I thought it was.
That's a pretty decent tap back, actually.
Fortunately, they've seen wide open.
Now, for those of us who haven't been to Broomstones before, we actually, for us in the booth, are up on the 2nd floor looking down, so it's a little bit harder for us to be the best judge up here. Well, Yale's trying to curl it, see if he can get rid of that red.
They're gonna roll away.
Rolled
a little bit.
away, but with hammer, it's not a bad
That's
setup
okay.
either.
That's okay.
Yale now sitting 2 in the 7th. Another takeout here from Colorado State. Potentially a little bit wide, holding off of a sweep call. Starting to curl now, so to get a piece.
It'll get a piece, but it's not going to stick
That
around.
shooter's gonna roll out. All right, little damage control here from Colorado State. Draw out of a button, draw out of a top 4, run it back. Rock is away. Pulls to draw. Whoa, we called the supers on early.
Jeremy, you're being called out. It's Bowden, not Bodwin.
Thank you.
Wow,
Wow, another great shot here.
great draw. Oh boy. Yale has found their draw weight.
Well, otherwise, I think you're doing a great job.
You're doing great. All right, this draw. We've gone final on sheet 4. RPI 2 wins over PSU 1. RPI being Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute, and PSU being Penn State University.
Thank you, Jack. Which final is that now, Jack?
Let's see if I still have those photos from you. I think I do. That was the C final.
Oh, the C slog. What a win.
Yeah.
All right, Yale's sitting 2.
And that draw was heavy.
Indeed, to the back of a 12-foot rings.
Yeah, looking to put another one in there.
Yep, maybe top the house to prevent Colorado State from drawing in. Really trying to work this now, but they're coming off. Hopefully getting a good guard out of this.
Sideways. That's okay.
Yep, might rub off that red.
The miss was light for them.
That's actually not that bad either
No,
by a little
that's
rub.
fine.
That's really nice.
Really fine.
Isn't it a nice new guard?
Yeah.
Oh boy. If you're Colorado, clear some guards, you think?
I think you're trying for the run back. Yep. Run back the red
Ooh.
and clear it in the process if needed. Although,
You
yeah.
might jam, but you're still back in the house with that.
Yeah, I think. Well, no, I mean, if you run it back though, Yale's gonna have the chance to just hit it back. Sure, what Colorado State does here.
We're really talking about it. Oh, he's looking at a run just like you were mentioning.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best play.
Pro miss would be just to get rid of your guard and open it up for later in the end.
Yeah, I guess hope that Yale misses a guard. And they're really in a tricky spot though.
Whoa.
Wow.
Not much ice here.
This has to be Peel.
Say that's brave.
That's got to be Peway intern potentially or outturn.
Intern.
Intern.
I think I'd prefer throwing the outturn.
I actually think so too,
I don't want to
but-
mess with that center line.
Might be more confident with his intern, Brendan.
I mean, he did throw it 4 ends ago.
It's okay. I did the whole like check if he's a righty or a lefty. And also, you know.
His rock is away. Plenty of weight on this. Looking pretty close, actually, but...
Not quite.
Well, actually, it does jam that back one. Did cut down Yale down to
Yep.
only 1 and sitting second and third. Not a bad miss, actually. And you can see it now. Now for Yale, I think you put up that center guard, but just removed, and
So
just keep protecting your 1.
Yep. You are very happy scoring 1 here.
Yep. Now, we are playing 8 ends here, so we only have 1 end left to play. So if our steal 1 with 1 end to play, that would be the ideal situation if you're Yale. Colorado State, hoping to take at least 1, maybe even 2, tie this game to make it a real nail-biter of an 8th. Looking for a guard around a 2-3 here for Yale. First rock is away. Sweepers are on it. He's got plenty of room. He's got plenty of room. Needs to curl a decent amount. Looks like it might just hang wide, but rub off of the yellow. Maybe, yep, use that to their advantage and guard the top of the house.
Okay.
Good pro miss. Now, I think if you're Colorado State, you can still see the outer half of that yellow rock, and you may be able to pick it.
Definitely.
Yeah. I think your shooter will roll to the wings, though,
Which is okay.
which is okay indeed. Yep, exactly what he's calling. That much ice looked to be a control weight takeout here, nothing too hot. Yep. I think tensions have gotten a little bit more tense here, Jack, in this end.
Well, I don't know.
Tense.
Not tense.
Easy to say up here from a booth.
I don't know. Do they look tense?
I don't think so. Lining up his shot. Starts his delivery for his control weight takeout. Hanging outside a little
Close.
bit.
There it goes.
Yep, starting to move now.
Yep,
Making
now.
that turn. Oh, looks to be good. Looks to be good.
Nice.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
Well done there. Great shot by Colorado State,
Very good.
sitting 1 here in the 7th.
I wouldn't even be looking at those. I think I'm tapping back.
Yeah, I think so too. A little tap.
No draw.
Nope.
So long.
I was thinking the one on the 12th foot.
What do you think, Jack? For Yale,
I
they
would
have...
be tapping back the one on the 12th foot.
Yep. They might actually look to freeze on the side red too, potentially.
I think they're looking at the low weight tap back on the red, like the backline tap back, because I think they think they're second shot.
They are second shot, it looks to be, because they're...
So I think they're going hard for the 2 here. Honestly, it's probably the same level of difficulty
Right.
as the top 12 foot tap back. So I'm okay with this.
So if you're wide, you tap yourself down. If you're narrow, worst case scenario, you give it 1 and you keep hammering.
Nope, that is true, Christina.
So
Wide and heavy, tap your yellow.
Yeah,
Aim
you'd
to
have
hit
be
your...
pretty wide and heavy. I feel like
Yep.
you're always probably splitting
Yep.
yeah,
on that one. Because it's really tight on that side to
Correct.
that yellow
With that yellow corner guard out there.
yellow corner guard to be able to miss that way.
yeah.
Although the way college curling goes, they could just wick off of that, like whisper that yellow corner guard and make it go straight back for the straight tap
I
back.
think we saw that earlier this game, Jack,
Yeah.
right? If I'm not mistaken.
So that's also possible. No one would ever call it. But
oh no.
oh, he doesn't like
He doesn't like it. Well, this might
they're
be a little
trying
bit
for the
wide.
tap
Time for
back
the tap
now.
now. It's curling. Might
Looks close for the
want to
tap
hold it
back.
straight now.
Straight now.
Straight now.
Oh, it's too heavy.
And that will
Oh
go
That
out.
makes it two. That
Correct.
makes it two.
Yale took out their second rock out of play.
Okay, so
now-
not ideal.
You know,
But-
I don't think there's any way they can make it worse.
You are now down one with hammer, which
Correct.
is also an okay place to be. I mean, you don't love it, right?
Yep.
I love it.
But
At least you're
it's
not down to three.
it's like it's okay.
Wow. What a turn of events here, Jack. After 5, Colorado State was down by 4, but these last two ends, they've taken 5 to take the lead 7-6. This will be the last end. So, talk about a nail biter here. A-event finals. Yale versus Colorado State. Who will be on the trophy? All right, Colorado State opting to play them straight up with a centerline guard. This is what we live for, Jack. Sunday curling,
Yeah.
A-event finals,
It's
close games, nothing better.
always nice to have a close event final. He's gonna hog.
Yep. While we're at it, we'll take a look at some of the other scores for some of the other sheets. Sheet 1, Harvard is in the lead, 6-2 still. Sheet 3, Penn is in the lead, 8-2. So looks to be that Sheet 2 is the closest match from these Sunday finals. Back to our main event here. Aaron trying to make some corner guards to set his team up for this 8th end. The key to the 8th end, Jack, is to get a setup for your skips rocks, because if you have a bad setup, it makes things a lot more difficult for your rest of your team.
That's right.
Looks to be pretty good. Around
The thing you don't want is to be in a situation where you are throwing your 8th rock and you have just nothing.
yup.
Trying some hero shot.
Both skips now opting to get some guards, as we mentioned, to set themselves up for later this end. Ross's first rock was a little bit light, so hopefully this one we can get into play. Really working on it. Looks to be okay, but I think it's gonna be around a 2, 2.5 maybe. Well, stand corrected, it'll be a 3 guard, right on the center line, exactly what they're looking for.
It is on the
It is on the center line, so again, tick rule is in play here. Yale now having both guards up there, trying to get one into the rings. Aaron's second rock is out. Sweeping for curl a little bit. Yep, trying to carve it a little bit. Weight looks really nice. It's up to the sweepers now to get it.
Oh, that's a good one.
Looking really good.
It's a good one.
Yep,
Hard
a little
curl.
little finish here. That is a well-placed shot there by Yale.
Gorgeous.
Undercover, fully protected. Now we play the freeze game here, Jack.
Yep.
Just like you mentioned earlier, a little mixed double action here for you.
Yep. This actually looks quite similar to the last end, doesn't it?
Yep.
The way it started.
Yep. It's on a good weight,
this is
but it's heavy.
It's running.
It's trying to curl a little bit now, but I think if anything, it'll be the back of a house at best. You're gonna sweep it. Tim's gonna sweep it out. Draw to the wings here with the hammer to get his second shot, because he needs two to take the lead and win this game. And now, if he only does take one this end, we will go into extra ends for even more curling. Gideon's rock on its way, trying to draw to the rings. Oh, Gideon's from Chicago, Jack. Your hometown.
Each.
Looks to be pretty nice. Maybe needs a little bit to finish. Well, actually,
top 12, but is good.
Yep. That is well placed again.
That's a good
Two
shot.
great draws here by Yale.
That's a good shot.
So now they're sitting two. Down by two. Colorado State trying to prevent Yale from winning this game. Shots to try and freeze to the yellow in the forefoot. Looks better, but it's starting to curl a little bit now. Nope, it's starting to dive. And it looks like it's on their guard, if anything. Well, Colorado State did make the adjustment because last shot they were heavy, but now they are just a little bit too light.
Yeah. Who? What? Oh, great. Okay. It does say that here on the sheet.
Tim, from hailing from Beaverton, Oregon, trying to decide where he wants to put this rock. He is sitting two. He could put another one in the rings. Opting for a guard there to guard the draw path.
That's it's okay. I like it.
Yep.
Ideally, you want to try to guard two things.
Yes.
Which is the draw in
Yep.
and the in off.
Yep.
And you can do both with a perfectly placed guard.
Wow.
But this looks narrow.
Looks like it'll be in the rings. If you want to go for it. Starting to curl now. Might rub off that red if they want to push it.
Yeah,
Yep.
if they could get a roll off the red.
Well, no, it'll just end up being side by side. So it guards maybe that little hit the yellow,
It's
but
okay.
there is still a draw path there.
It's not perfect, but it's okay.
Yep.
And we've gone final on sheet 3. UPenn defeats
R.I.P.
Rochester Institute of Technology.
That was for the D event?
Well, it should be B because it's
Oh,
on
B,
sheet 3,
yep.
right? No, D final.
Really? Oh. All right, it was a D final.
Huh.
Oh, looks like they're trying to do a little in off on the side yellow here. It's got to curl just a little bit more, maybe
Yeah,
get a little more roll.
just a curl.
Not a bad result. It did roll over, but not as much as they were looking for.
Alright. Yeah, I'll hit and roll.
Yep, hit and roll. Maybe even roll under some more cover now.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, that's really nice. If you could roll right there, right where it was indicated.
Would be so beautiful.
Now we are looking at Vice rocks. 4 rocks apiece left for both teams.
Oh my gosh, this is super tight ice.
I was gonna say, Yale's been calling some tight ice here,
Oh my
Jack.
gosh. What are they throwing at this?
You know, funny enough, even though they called such tight ice, they've actually made most of their takeouts.
I guess that's true. If it were me, I'd be throwing control here.
That looks to be
And that is
more
more.
like normal. Calling the curl. Yep, gotta curl it. It's kind of hanging out there.
It is hanging. Ooh, you don't
This
want
might
to
actually
jam it.
This might jam. Ooh, well, no, actually,
Oh my god.
that was pretty close though.
Averted disaster.
Because what
but-
Yale did not
Oh
want
my gosh.
is the red to yellow side hit, which they ended up doing,
Oh
but
my
luckily that red did roll out.
Goodness. Oh my gosh.
That was some scary stuff
That
there.
was scary.
Well, Colorado actually now has an open draw path to get to the button.
Yeah.
If they wanted to.
I think you want to be top 4 foot here.
Because they do not have hammer. So they want to get there first,
Yep,
potentially.
yep. If you sink one in there, ooh boy. That's good.
Oof. Looks to be...
It is outside.
It
though,
is
so
outside, a little bit
it's gonna come
frostier.
down.
Looking pretty close. It's
Oh,
trying
there
to
it
die
goes.
down. Yep, now it's cutting. I think...
Oh, it's close.
Yeah, this might be really nice here,
Oh,
Jack.
it's close.
It's curling. If they wanted to push it a little
Curl,
bit, they could.
curl.
Now they
Push,
can.
push, push,
Yep,
push,
yep.
push, push.
Keep going, keep going.
Very nice.
Ooh, well placed, but I think
It's still available, yeah, but
Yep.
that was a really nice
Nice to-
draw.
indeed. All right, so now if you're Yale, just hit that red one out. You do need to take 2 here because you are down.
If you can try to, I would prefer a low weight here, which they are.
Yep. Maybe a
see
little
if I
hack
can
weight,
get
tap back a little
hack
bit.
weight, tap, even roll a little bit over. Just ever so slightly over so that you cover the opportunity to get to the button.
Right.
But you're also
Ooh, if they're
undercover.
calling him on early. Looks to be a little bit tight. Curl now. Yep, they held it. Yep, now they're switching. Yep, sweepers are switching for curl. Yep, keep your heads down. Keep your heads down. Keep
Curl.
going. Keep going. Well done there. Well done. Some really nice shots back to back here. Whew, so now for Colorado State, Jack, there is a hit and roll opportunity.
Trying to roll to the center, yeah.
Yep. Those two yellows are pretty much parallel, so you don't have a double option.
And even if there were, you don't need to, right?
Nope, you do not need to. Skips rocks here. All comes down to this here. A-Event finals here at Broomstones. Brendan's cleaning his rock, making sure there's nothing underneath it. Lines himself up for his hit and roll opportunity.
Oh no, I like voted.
Lines it up, gets his delivery going. Off we go for his rock.
That's true.
Yep, they're calling the soup on early.
Would. Well,
Well, no. It's running. It looks pretty straight. Looks to be just a nose. No, just a noser.
Dude, it hung out.
It did. And they are sitting second shot right now, with Yale having the opportunity to also hit and roll.
Do it. I believe.
They have a choice here. They could hit and roll or
They
they
could-
could draw.
That too, because they are shot rock.
Because they're shot. Both are fine. It's whatever you like.
They didn't have to base it.
Yeah, but they've been making them.
Yeah, see, exactly. See, we've always been skeptics here. But they've been making their shots.
That's the ice they've been giving, but they've been making them, so I don't know.
Now we got Tim and his team trying to get the lead here to get 2 in the 8th. Trying to do a hit and roll off that side red. He's getting himself in the hack here, Tim. Cleaning his rock, making sure there's nothing underneath.
I guess we're like, it's fish. Old fish.
Oh, because it's not a 1 o'clock final.
He's giving a good look, making sure everything's in place. And here we go. Gets his delivery going. 1, 2,
Yes.
3. Looks to be a little wide, so we have to push
Really
it
wide.
really wide.
That's
Well,
the-
nope.
Well,
Actually, a little bit might have been enough to get it to hit nose. Oh, yes. Well done by Yale. Oh boy, Jack. So now you're Colorado State. You're facing 2. How do you prevent from?
if I'm Colorado State, I'm drawing.
Would you draw?
I
Draw out of
would
a
draw.
4-foot? Draw out of a button?
Yep.
All right. This is Brendan's last shot here. To prevent Yale from getting 2, you draw out of that button.
Yeah. Yep.
Does he have it in his bag? You could also do that double there too, but it's a pretty flat roll. You're gonna need a lot of weight there.
I don't like having to roll that far now.
I don't either.
I think it's the draw.
Yep, looks like we're calling for a draw here. Need to be full 4-foot, maybe ideally touching button here. So Brendan in Colorado State trying to prevent Yale from winning this game. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a crazy 8-event final here. After 5, Yale was up 6-2, but now with a big comeback, Colorado State is now up 7-6. Brendan's last shot for Colorado State, seeing if it can prevent Yale from taking 2 and winning this game. Gets his delivery, set himself up.
Now the ideal shot is top of the 4-foot there.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Now if he puts if he's closer than any
Brendan's
of the Yale
rock is
rocks,
away.
will force Yale to throw their 8.
It's on a pretty decent line. Gotta judge the weight here. Looks to be a little hot.
It does.
A little hot. It's gotta ease up. It's gotta ease up. It's gotta ease up. It's gotta ease up.
It's close.
It's close. We're sweeping it out. This might be. Ooh.
Wow.
So they are second rock,
They
but
are
Yale
second.
is sitting 1.
by a hair.
But it's hammered, so they just have to draw.
Yep.
Correct.
It's
And
just,
get it in the 8-foot.
yep. They just have to draw
Yep.
to touch white.
So this is for Yale. They're sitting 1 here in the 8th. All we need to do is draw
Yep.
to the full 8-foot, and then they win this game.
Yep.
They have backing.
Yep.
They could sit to that back red. They could be a little bit wide and rub off their yellow. They have multiple options here.
This is what we talked about though at the beginning of the end. Is you want to leave yourself a shot
Yes.
with the 8th round,
And luckily-
and they've done that.
Yes. Yale has multiple shots now that they could do to win this game. Oh boy.
Okay, let's see.
8-event finals. It all comes down to this, ladies and gentlemen.
This is why you get paid the big bucks.
Oh yeah. We're not getting paid. No. We're not.
Where's that?
These are college kids here,
Where's the
Jack.
NIL money?
Oh man, cleaning his rock. This is for all the marbles to win this game and get their
Exciting.
name on the College Spiel trophy.
Exciting.
Tim's lining it up. Taking a good hard look, making sure the line looks good, his weight looks good. Gets himself in the
last
hack.
year's snaps. 2 weeks ago was holding Yale.
1, 2, 3, off we go.
Yeah.
This is it. His sweepers are on it. They think it might be a little bit light, and it also might be a little bit tight.
It's tight because it's light.
Yep, they got to keep going on it.
They can get it.
They can get it. It looks pretty good now. We got plenty of room just for weight. It's coming down.
get
Just
it.
got to be full 8-foot.
They
Full
can
8-foot
get it.
here. Yep, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good.
Wow, they got.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a win for Yale. Win 8-7 here for the A event finals. Great game all around. Colorado State with a big comeback here in the 7th, but Yale does just enough to come back to win in the 8th game. Woof. Wow, I am sweating, Jack. That was some crazy stuff. Holy smokes.
Thank you all for joining us.
Well, actually, we have extra coverage here potentially because you might go over to Sheet 1. Sheet 1 here is Bowdoin versus Bowdoin. Oh my god, I'm going to mess that up. Bowdoin versus Harvard.
Think about like the floor boat in.
Got it. For some extra ends here, ladies and gentlemen. Harvard is up 6-4. Bowdoin is 1 in the rings with potentially 2 here. Wow, 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 wow. I'm still can't believe that A event final here.
Very nice.
Ooh, that is a nice draw. All right, joining you now from Sheet 1. We switch our coverage. We have Harvard 2, Vices Rocks with Jason. Trying to do, I think, a hit. Really trying to hold this line here with Ethan. Ooh, that is well done. Well done there. After Bowdoin and Jack, let's see skips rocks. Bowdoin. 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 Oh boy. How do you get your 2? Hit and roll to the wings?
Probably freeze, right?
Yeah. Well, we don't have hammer now. Down by 2.
Yeah, probably the freeze.
Yep. Now Jack here is their skip. He is a local here from Massachusetts as well, from Belmont. He's curled 10 years, so lots of experience under his belt.
He's a former junior curler, yes.
Lined himself up for this freeze. It's coming down on a good line. Making sure the weight is there.
It's running.
Yep. It's looking a little hot, but the line's not bad. Might actually over curl now. Oh.
A good attempt.
Yep, good attempt. A little tap back. All right, looks to be just a simple hit, do some damage control, and then Harvard could be sitting too.
It's really hard to steal when it's this wide open.
Yep. As we mentioned before, as we talking about for the event finals, setting yourself up for some open shots is very key, especially as we get down to the finals here in the last couple shots. Rock is away. Or Rose. It's got a curl.
Hanging out.
Yeah, it's got a curl. Oh, and it's might have a chance here. Ooh.
Cute.
All right, so it's last shot for Jack. Looks to be a down weight hit. Maybe a little tap back to sit 2, maybe 3.
I think I would be hitting that and then
Forcing Harvard to draw for your 1.
Mm-hmm.
Some real exciting games here, folks. This is the B event, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. A event, B event, coming down to the wire here. Full 8 ends of curling played. Rock is away. It is towards the wall side, and Rocks have a tendency to go to that wall. Sweepers are on it early, going hard. And looks like he gets a little bit of a nose, and it is just enough to sit 3 rings.
Okay.
That is enough. So if it stands as it is right now, Bowden would win. Harvard needs to draw here to the 4-foot to seal this game.
Or they can hit it nose.
That too. Jack, you're a Harvard alum.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think?
I would be drawing.
Yeah. Looks to be the case here.
I would be drawing. Use that backing if you need to.
It all comes down to this. The last shot of the 2025 Broomstones College Spiel.
Eventually, unless Bowden scores 2.
That's a good point. Shouldn't jinx it now.
Which could easily happen if it ends up being, 12 foot or full 12.
Exactly. All right. Rock is away here. Sweeping for
heavy,
maybe
doesn't it,
weight?
though?
Yeah, it does look a little heavy. We're sweeping
Love
for
it.
curl. It's
Whoa,
curling,
whoa.
actually. He
No,
needed
it's
to,
heavy.
yeah. Heavy.
Needed, to sweep
Oh,
it back.
boy.
Oh,
No.
bummer.
Wow. And with that, Bowden wins the game 7-6
Gosh,
to take the B event.
charging back.
And that is the conclusion of our 2025 Broomstones College Spiel.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us. This is Jeremy and Jack calling in. Thank you all to those watching, and good curling, everyone. Those are your scores for all the games, with Colorado State and Yale being our A event final. Yale winning it 8-7. Bowden taking the lead in the last end, beating Harvard. Penn beating RIT, and RPI beating Penn State.